Welcome back to Austin News Today. It has been around for 50 years. It's hard to believe, the little thing known as the pill. Here to talk about it this morning, she's written a book, Elaine Tyler. She's written America and the Pill. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Well, it was 50 years old back in May, and that's when your book was released.
Right.
And your book covers from the history of the pill beginning till now.
Yes,
so
that's
a lot's
right.
happened in that time.
A lot has happened.
Yeah, talk about that.
Well, you know, it really is true that over the last 50 years the world changed dramatically, and the pill was part of that story. The pill came along in 1960, just at the moment when we have, of course, the sexual revolution unfolding. We have the women's movement just around the corner, huge changes in national and international politics, and the pill was really part of all of that.
Talk about the atmosphere, the day that it became available, not just the day that it became okay to use it, but the day it became available. What was it like?
Well, there was a lot of excitement. Yes, it was a lot of excitement. The people who were promoting the pill at the time, most of the advocates for the pill really saw it as a world-changing thing. They thought that it would solve world poverty because it would allow people to control their fertility. They thought it would help in the Cold War because it might make people better consumers if they didn't have so many mouths to feed for their families. They thought that it would put an end to unwanted and unwed pregnancies. They thought it would make happier marriages because men and women who were married to each other wouldn't be so nervous about having sex if they weren't afraid of having another baby, if they didn't want another mouth to feed. So there were all of these huge utopian expectations that were centered on the pill. When we think back on it now, a lot of people think that it caused the sexual revolution, but actually it didn't.
It was just a part of it.
It had very little to do with the sexual revolution, especially in the beginning, because single women in most places couldn't get hold of the pill. Even married women, when the pill came out in 1960, 22 states had laws against contraception.
Really?
So women could not get hold of it. That was changed in 1965. It wasn't until 1972 that the Supreme Court extended that right to single women.
Right.
So a lot of places it was very difficult for single women and even married women to get the pill. But it had a huge impact, of course, on the lives of women over the last 50 years.
And looking now, are you amazed at how young women are that are now taking the pill? Did you ever think that we'd be where we are today and it'd be available to so many young women? I mean, like teenagers.
Well, you know, it is the most popular form of birth control available right now, especially for younger women, because it is convenient, that and the other hormonal compounds, the longer-term injections and patches and things like that. For older women, interestingly, the pill is not the most popular form of birth control. For women in their mid-30s and upward who've had all the children they want, tubal ligation is the most popular form.
Well, if you'd like to meet Elaine today, she will be at Book People, which is at 6th and Lamar. Her book, America and the Pill, is available now, and you'll be doing a book signing today.
That's right.
Excellent, at 3 o'clock, so you can go out today and be a part of that. Thank you for being with us this morning and being a part of our show. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for being here.